Hey, hi, howdy, hello, as Olive would say. In this video, I invited Olivehoodies to my stream and we talked about our experiences as content creators. And this is educational for a lot of people that want to start making content. Believe me, you will not regret it. I hope you enjoyed the video. See ya! What exactly, made you become an MCC Island content creator? Because you could have done any other type of Minecraft content, but what exactly made you be like, yes, this is the MCC Island content I must make?
So, I joined MCC Island to join in with my friend's Yellow Army bit that they started.
Yeah.
And then soon after, I started playing all the games and stuff, and I was like, well, because originally I was like, oh yeah, I like MCC, I see that they're opening a server. This is like an excuse to like get on the server, try out the mini games, maybe play it for like a week, hop off. So I started playing it, and I was like, wow, this is a lot more enjoyable than like the Bed Wars stuff that I've been like playing for a while.
Oh yeah, wait, you were a Hypixel?
I tried to make like one Bed Wars video, but I didn't like it, so I deleted it. But I knew that I wanted to start making Minecraft videos consistently, and I just needed something to spark that interest in it. So when I started playing MCC Island, and I found myself playing like tons of BattleBox and stuff like that with friends, just like going back and forth between mini games for like hours. After the whole Yellow Army bit and seeing how like such a small community could come together so quickly for like such a dumb little joke within like a couple days, I was like, okay, there's some potential here. This could be fun. And also I like the mini games. So let me actually like get to a point where I'm confident that I can provide fun gameplay alongside my silliness, and then I'll be good. And then from there, it was just purely like enjoyment and love for the server.
You know, for me, the thing that got me into streaming MCC Island was just the fact that it was my favorite server. Literally, like I fell in love with the server like immediately.
Yeah, exactly.
Because it was such a fun and entertaining server, especially playing with friends, because you could have so many fun and goofy moments on it.
Yeah, exactly. MCC Island was just like the perfect avenue at the right time.
Yeah, I feel you a lot on that one. Although, like for me, YouTube was never really my thing. Cause some people just enjoy making the videos, right, and just making the content. And now I do. Like, don't get me wrong, I love making content now on YouTube. But before I didn't have a channel, it was just streaming. Like, consistently only streaming, but it was just because I love the interaction with viewers. I'm a very social person, but social to the point that it's annoying to some people. So I just casually start streaming. I'm like, okay, here I can interact with people. It's not like I'm making a video and then I just see comments and all I can do is just respond. I can actually talk to people. And I can just talk about funny stories or funny stuff that happens to me. And I can just be my own goofy self. Because like, I was just like, okay, what do you need to do to become a streamer? It's like, oh, you gotta be yourself. Ha! That's hilarious! I want to do that! Because all you gotta do is be yourself on stream. It's like, okay, that can't be hard. I'm just myself and I just play video games. And from there, I've just started growing a lot. But a lot of that inspiration of me starting streaming again, because I used to stream even before this channel. I had another Twitch channel, but I used to stream on PlayStation. And it was actually RatkingGaming. It was like my actual name. That was your favorite Ratking, but it's because that account got banned for some reason. Apparently I broke guidelines randomly. I don't know if my account got hacked or something, because I never even used it really. But I used to be a Plants vs Zombies Battle for Neighborville streamer. That's what I used to play. And I used to be such a great pea shooter player and mushroom player. And I kind of didn't like the fact that I like the common stuff with streaming. You don't get a lot of viewers. You don't really talk to people, and it gets boring at times. And then you just lose all inspiration and everything. I was like, okay, I think I'm just not gonna stream anymore. And then after that, I just kind of continued playing, and then I discovered Technoblade and Hypixel. And from there, I started playing with my friends on Hypixel, and that was actually the first ever time I actually got Discord as well, because I am not a technological person when it comes to like PC So that was the first time my friends convinced me to get Discord just to play Bed Wars with them. And that was it. That was awesome. Like, I absolutely adored it. Like, all the goofy moments, you know, like the nostalgic moments playing with friends, like all the screaming.
Yeah.
Like,
for me, Minecraft, I've always enjoyed like the multiplayer setting a lot more than like the main like survival single player type experience. I've always enjoyed the mini games or just the funny maps and stuff like that, rather than like the base game.
yeah, same thing happens with me. Only that, you know, only real survival thing that I could actually play has to be just like horror mods. Because I actually did have a series inspired heavily by Calvin's videos from the Fog. Have you seen that on YouTube?
Yeah, I've been watching Calvin for a while.
Yeah, well, I've actually inspired myself a lot to make a series like that, and there was a lot of horror mods added, and the only twist to it was that I was doing it with my friends. I wasn't alone. It wasn't like a lone server. It was like 4 people. We had my friend Muffin, another person called Autumn, and Hellion. We were and we were just the squad of horror. One used to go mining, the other one used to spy on the mobs to not like enter the house or spawn in, and then we got me, who was just like managing all the inventory and stuff, and Hellion was just the builder. I'm dead. This was a horrible decision going down here. Yeah. Oopsie. But what got me into streaming again was a friend of mine called Spy Games and MCC Island Foxy. They were doing a lot of MCC Island streams. I was like, hey, maybe I want to try it again, you know, but like with people, with friends, so it's not that boring, you know. I try it out and I don't regret it. But dude, I'm not even joking. Like, you know how usually people are just like, okay, you gotta start with the worst setup and then you go upgrade, you know, slowly. Nah, I'm not like that. I am a perfectionist. That is one thing that is just stuck with me forever. That I like being very perfect with setup, very perfect with everything. So my dad got all the pieces for my PC. He upgraded it just for me for streaming, literally.
That's awesome.
And it was an awesome experience. And by the time I could actually do a 720 FPS streams by that time, because the streams were actually like, how can I say? From my perspective, I was playing on 30 FPS almost, and on stream it looked so smooth. So my PC couldn't handle anything. And then I started discovering how to do 180p, and now I'm here, and I'm just streaming, and I'm just making people happy and feel loved. Because that's actually the main reason why I started streaming. It was just because of Technoblade, really, because I did want to make content on Minecraft at first, like before the Plants vs Zombies and everything.
Same. I originally got back into streaming because I wanted to be like variety, like Germa and them. But then I eventually started doing like a few Minecraft streams where I just did like Minecraft challenges, like beat the game with my monitor inverted, beat the game but it's like raining fire, beat the game with only the keyboard, just stuff like that, because I thought it was fun. And then eventually I was like, I just like Minecraft, because I always made Minecraft stuff as a kid.
Oh, yeah.
Just because I loved watching it so much. So I was like, I like took the Rock Band microphone from our Xbox 360 and plugged it into the PC and started just making Minecraft videos with fraps.
Well, for me, it at least like I just like I wanted to make content before the Plants vs Zombies stuff, but I couldn't get myself together until Technoblade died. I was like, okay, well, this hit hard. And because he was my main inspiration for content and everything, but I still couldn't get myself together to make YouTube, which was what he did. So I did the second thing that I could do, and it was streaming. And like the thing that really was, which is based off my personality, because a lot of people say like, hey, I swear, you're really trying to copy Technoblade here. Like, nah, this is literally just how I am. I wouldn't say really copying. It's more of just like trying to give the same love and happiness that he used to do, you know?
Yeah, just inspired.
Yeah, inspired.
That's all it is. We are our environment and what we grew up on. And the person we are is what influenced us as a kid and as we watch stuff as we continue to go on. Our environment makes us. As a kid, I watched a ton of like Yogscast and stuff, so I still do tons of funny voices all the time for no reason whatsoever. Just like they did. I used to watch a ton of like, just a ton of modded stuff, but I never played it myself. So while I do play some modded stuff, I don't like enjoy it as much as the base game. I played Hypixel like more than my survival Minecraft, so I loved mini games and stuff before I logged on to MCC Island, and that probably had a good play into why I enjoy it so much. Like I'm sure there's tons of stuff that people could be like, oh, I probably heard someone say something like this before.
Yeah.
That's probably because I probably heard it before, and I thought it was cool, and I want to be like that.
Yeah, like that's a thing that. It's not that bad trying to be inspired, but sometimes, whenever you're so heavily inspired, you tend to accidentally copy.
Yeah, it's like, you can be caught up in your own, like, excitement for something, not realizing that you're probably doing the same thing as, like, what influenced you in the first place.
And really, only reason why I really got into content wasn't just because I wanted to make it, really. It was just because I wanted to give the same love and happiness that Technoblade was to a community, you know?
Real.
Because, like, of course, no one can replace a king. Absolutely no one is like Technoblade, and they will never be like Technoblade.
I was like, oh, I've always been making videos, I can just do this for a while, maybe it'll pop off, maybe it won't. But then as I kept going, I realized just how like powerful it is to like be the voice that brings people together, even if you're not a part of that.
Yeah, and like the best thing about this is that someday you're going to be the one who inspires someone, which is something very awesome to think about.
Yeah, it was really cool because like when I was like uploading all the time on MCC Island, I would get a lot of messages saying like, hey, this inspired me a lot to make stuff on my own. And I was like, oh, that's cool, that's awesome. To think that like even with such a small audience, I'm still inspiring people to like do what they like.
Yeah.
And like follow their passions.
Like I've gotten a lot of messages on my chat, and I'm not even big. Like I'm not a big content creator. I barely have 1K because I'm literally just like halfway to 1K, but I'm still inspiring people somehow, and that just gives me more motivation to continue.
Yeah, it's like you take turns. It's like you make stuff that you're like, oh, people might enjoy this, and that inspires other people to like continue watching, follow their own stuff, and then eventually you see that, or like they mention that, and you're like, oh wow, what I'm doing is like helping people, even if it's just me like making jokes or like only using snowballs in Sky Battle. Like people enjoy this, and it like makes their day and helps them like want to do things. It's awesome.
Yeah, no, and the best thing about this as well is that people actually that are going through hard times, if they just want to laugh or forget about their own problems, they can just watch us, and somehow it works. Like they might be going through some hard times and they can just forget about their problems. Like if I can just make someone laugh and ignore your problems for at least 5 minutes in a video or an hour or two on my streams, I'm doing something good.
Real.
And for me, that is what a good content creator should do.
Like I don't expect myself to be at like 1 million anytime soon.
Yeah,
It's cool that I'm where I'm at.
Yeah. By the time I get to 1 million, damn, loads of years are gonna pass by. You know what? It was a fun conversation, if I'm gonna be honest.
It's always fun to dive into like the inspirations that people watched growing up, or like the media that people enjoyed.
My original logo was made by my father. Oh.
I have a feeling there might be a gamer in here. There you are. Just an inkling.
Yeah.
This guy's gonna levy to mid, I think.
Oh, one down. Oh.
Oh, I just fell off. Just simply walked off.
Oh. GG's.
GG.
Well, I hope you enjoyed the video. Like and subscribe for more content like this. click on the video over here to watch my montage, or click the one over here where I destroyed people in a charity event. I love you all, and I will see you all next video. Make sure to check out my Twitch. I stream daily. I love you all, and like always, have a fantastic day. Bye-bye!